Buying a luxury mountain home sounds pretty simple, right? Find an amazing view, a beautiful house, and enjoy the mountain life, right? Not exactly. I've seen buyers spend over $1 million on mountain properties and still end up surprised by things they never considered before purchasing. And honestly, some of these mistakes can become very expensive after closing. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the biggest mistakes buyers make when purchasing luxury mountain homes here in the high country of North Carolina and how you can avoid them. Hey y'all, I'm Terri Boyer with Mountain Life Realty powered by Keller Williams High Country. And on my channel, we talk about real estate, mountain living, investing, and everything happening around Boone, Blowing Rock, Beech Mountain, and the surrounding high country areas. If you're thinking about buying or investing in the mountains, make sure to subscribe because we post new videos every week to help you navigate this market. Now let's move on to those mistakes. Mistake number one, prioritizing the house over the location. So one of the biggest mistakes luxury buyers make is falling in love with the house itself before really understanding its location. In mountain real estate, location is everything. I'm not just talking about being close to town. I mean elevation, road access, views, privacy, sunlight exposure, proximity to amenities, and even how the property feels during different seasons. I've seen buyers purchase stunning homes only to realize later that the road is stressful in the winter, the house barely gets any sunlight, or the drive to the restaurants and grocery stores is much longer than they expected. A beautiful home can be updated over time, but the location, that's permanent. Mistake number two, underestimating the winter access. This one is huge, especially for our out-of-state buyers. I'm looking at you, Florida. A driveway may seem perfectly fine during a sunny July showing, but completely different during snow or ice season. Some luxury mountain homes can have things like extremely steep driveways, gravel roads, sharp switchbacks, or roads maintained privately instead of publicly. And that can impact your daily convenience, emergency access, rental appeal, and even insurance in some cases. And trust me, after the excitement of the purchase wears off, nobody wants to white knuckle their way up the mountain every winter weekend. Mistake number three, buying for finishes instead of the view. This one surprises people. Luxury buyers often get distracted by things like expensive furniture, designer kitchens, fancy lighting, or trendy finishes. But in the mountains, the view is usually what drives long-term desirability and value. A home with timeless views can often outperform a more updated home with no real scenery because countertops can be replaced, cabinets can be painted, and floors can be refinished. But you cannot renovate a mountain view into existence. Mistake number four, ignoring maintenance costs. Mountain homes typically require more maintenance than buyers expect, and luxury homes even more so. You're looking at things like larger decks, exterior wood, retaining walls, drainage systems, wells, septic systems, generators, long private driveways, and heavy weather exposure. They all require upkeep that you don't typically think about. I always tell buyers, don't just budget for the purchase price, budget for your ownership, especially if the home sits at a higher elevation where weather conditions can be harsher. Mistake number five, overlooking rental restrictions. A lot of buyers in the high country want the option to short-term rent their property when they're not using it. But one mistake I see often is buyers assuming that every luxury home can function as a vacation rental. Some communities prohibit short-term rentals entirely. They have strict POA rules or have layouts that simply don't perform well for guests. And even if rentals are allowed, not every $1 million property produces a strong rental income. Sometimes the most profitable rental homes are actually the ones designed specifically for guest experiences. Game rooms, bunk rooms, outdoor entertaining spaces, easy access, and family-friendly layouts, not just expensive finishes. Mistake number six, choosing too much isolation. Privacy is one of the biggest reasons people buy mountain homes, right? But sometimes buyers can go too far. I've worked with clients who initially wanted complete seclusion deep in the mountains, only to realize later they missed things like conveniences, restaurants, shopping, golf, skiing, or just being close to town. And the reality is there's a balance between privacy and practicality, especially for second homeowners who may only visit part-time. Mistake number 7, thinking every luxury home holds value equally. So just because a home is expensive doesn't automatically mean it's a great investment. The mountain homes that tend to hold value best usually have a combination of the following things. We're talking strong location, view orientation, privacy, accessibility, quality of construction, and uniqueness. The market tends to reward properties that are hard to replicate, but homes that are overpriced simply because they're large or overly customized can sometimes struggle when the market shifts. At the end of the day, buying a luxury mountain home can absolutely be an incredible investment and lifestyle decision, but mountain real estate is very different from buying in flatter suburban markets. I found that the buyers who end up happiest are usually the ones who think beyond the finishes and really focus on the location, the accessibility, the long-term usability, and overall experience.
Feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. My name is Terri Boyer. I'm with Mountain Life Realty, powered by Keller Williams High Country. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. I've got a lot more content coming to help you make a smart real estate decision here in the High Country. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.